that rollout power. Nova going in with the flash, and Colo gets first blood. Already off to a good start is Boba Balls. But undeterred, Aaron Red goes in, gets shut down by Jigglytofu though. 3v5, the deadlock being called back from B side to support the rest of his teammates over at A. The four-man stack by Boba Balls. But he gets spotted out by the balls, caught out while having their iPad out. And this is just hyper aggressive now, 5v2. Info gathered, dink onto Snorlax, 1 HP, can the deadlock do too much? No, 3k for Colo on the pistol. Aaron Red picks up an early pick onto Clay as the judge taken out of the equation. Colo picks off Nova, 4v4. Flash gathers more info towards mid. Fupu with a very nice one ding onto Aaron Red. Jigglytofu going aggressive, picks up Minty, 2v4. Boba Ball's looking to convert the bonus, and Colo just ever present on this push. It seems like the deadlock is wary to this. And GFU making the right call, going towards an empty A side. B will be able to get the spike down.
It's really hard now.
Snorlax picking up Colo. This is a very nice pickoff. Much more doable now. But the onus is on Snorlax here. We'll need to get at least one more pick in order to equalize things. Ned picks off Jigglytofu, goes through the second person in the smoke. Wisely just playing their life. B picks off Fossey, and what started off as a 4v2 for Boba Balls has suddenly turned into a 2v1. Fufu opting to save here. Picks up a Vandal on the way out. Off in mid, seems like that they're going for a bit of a mid pump. Spike petering slowly towards it. I'm looking for Aaron Red to be the tip of the spear for this attack with that judge. Will they opt to full send it like YZ would with double satchels, or just slowly work their way forward? Ned does catch someone, and Clay's catch Aaron Red. Judge not getting the value that's supposed to. Cypher picks up a second onto the onto the deadlock. The Spike now left alone solo in mid. And 1H Minty, having been topped up by her Sky, just looking to take a little bit of space onto B. Again, the read is right. There is no one at home. With 8 seconds, you just have to make a move on. Feels like there was a bit of a disconnect there. The Spike going in solo, Minting opting to just pull out a Cypher dart. Does get a pick off onto Clays and Tofu. A little bit of damage done. Quickly dropping onto the site to defend his B site. One-way cage pop, swings, gets info onto one, takes out Minty. Minty pops her. Minty pops her Clovault though, going aggressive. She has 14 seconds in order to get a kill, or else she will die.
Just staying still though. She's just gonna die again.
She's just sitting at B main. She's just sitting at B main. Minty, we need to get aggressive here.
Oh my.
Oh my. Fossey getting healed up by his Sky takes out B. 2 onto the Raptors for. Oh wow, beautiful spray transfer by Fossey. Snorlax guy does get 2, but little to no avail. Nova left alone in a 1 versus 3. Spike down, this seems nigh impossible. And yeah, Fossey will just clean up a very nice 4K for the Rays. Whereas on GFU, Snorlax guy, 10 and 8, the only one going positive for his team right now. Just doing the absolute best he can. Jigglytofu stunned out, taken out by Nova. Very good first kill for GFU. Colo looking at the site with his op.
Cover going out.
And realistically, it's just Nova out on an island right now. None of his team are coming to support him. Okay, now we have B finally pushing up with the Spike. Empress pop by Nova. Colo whiffs an off shot onto Minty. Clays is there to support. Spike going down. B will plant, and we will have a 4v4 post line. 4v3. Aaron Red picking up onto Fufu in mid. The slate lurked by the Rays. Actually, usually quite effective, because Raze is not the one you'd expect to be the one lurking mid.
Showstopper is available as well.
Colo gets a pick onto Snorlax guy. Showstopper pumped by Fossey. Colo saving him, taking out Nova. And it's just not planted for Aaron Red. Nade goes wide and Colo picks up a 3K. The A site is completely empty, so GFU have made the right call here. Plays picking up 1-2 onto Aaron Red and Nova. Trades out by B and Minty. 3v3. Fossey pushing through the Viper wall. Picks up onto Minty and B. 1v3 now. Snorlax just away from the fight was lurking out towards B side. Spike down 1 versus 3. Only only a Bulldog in hand, and this is a must-win round to get onto that Copium 9-3 curse. That's itself, Fufu picks up the kill.
I'm not surprised at this point.
I mean, it takes all sorts to make a village. Fufu getting taken out early by Nova. Nova will E out, lives. Fossey takes out Minty. Fossey picks up 2 and heaven onto Minty at Snorlax Sky. Nova having insane impact finally on this Reina. Picks up 3 for the round. Taken out by Clays. 2v2. Both members of Boba Balls a little bit worse for wear. 1 HP onto both. B picks up onto Clays. 1v2. And Aaron Red with the shorty takes out their counterpart in Fossey. Another aggressive A take. Another aggressive A take by Boba Balls is stopped at the gates by this deadlock wall. Net comes out, honestly, in my opinion, just a little bit too early. Stunned out by the dog.
Oh no.
And Clays will pick that up onto Snorlax Sky. Colo picks him up onto B. I hope you all have your MasterCards ready because this is looking ready to be a thrifty round. Please note that Honeydew Esports is not sponsored by MasterCard.
It's a Rogue Energy Thrifty.
Rogue Energy. This caster is just a big fan of VCT.
Fair enough. Look how aggressive Clays is.
Clays is all the way through screens. I don't know if he knows that there's... Never mind.
No!
Rogue Energy Thrifty coming through for Boba Balls. Never mind.
Alright, good job, Fossey.
Alright, yeah, I hated that sign too, don't worry. Aggression through mid. Nova rapidly getting himself into Ramen and will be taken out by Colo for his efforts. The Empress out of the match. Aaron Red takes out Colo. Aaron Red takes out 2! Taking out both top frags for Boba Balls. Upgrade acquired. Jiggly Tofu responds in kind. B taking out their counterpart. And it's just, it's B and Minty up against Clays. B taking, Clays takes, the op finally sings. Takes out B. However, he is a little bit stuck.
There's a tiny bit. Now Minty can get out too. This is actually so Clays with the op as well. Makes it even more difficult. So, I mean, we'll see what Clays does decide to do. And we'll take this position to just look off to see if... Oh, going heaven, this is going to be an interesting battle.
Toxin screen down.
Clay seems to have the read that Minty is going to be coming from this heaven angle.
Right.
Trade on to timing, spots the gun, and shot rings out. GG Boba Balls 13-3 victory.
Convince GFU that this rotate has happened, and we'll see if there's a bite. So far, it's just patience, and as we see this flash be prepped, it's going to initiate the execute onto this site. Nova goes down early to Clays, and standing strong in the back of the site is all of Boba. Aaron Red trying to get something going, finds one, but as her teammates are falling, we need to see someone step up, and it comes down to Minty with only 10 seconds left. Shirley has no shot in this round, as Colo will clean it up and find the first round for Boba.
Noises, so Jiggly Tofu, we'll hear that, but Aaron Red finds Clays. That is a huge pick, and will definitely doubt Boba's appearance.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of spreads Boba thin here because now they have to make a decision. Are they going to read it into Aaron Red with that pick for a rotate, or are they just going to commit to holding this A site? It seems like it'll be the latter, and it's none other than Fossey to hold it off. Getting a lot of damage down long here, and might even be able to find another, but unfortunately, Aaron Red will shut him down. And Colo is there to respond. Boba are looking to convert this bonus. So now, as the plant goes down, it's a 3v3, but Colo actually equalizes it to a 3v2, and now a 3v1 as Minty falls to a shock dart. It is all left up to Snorlax, hiding inside of the smoke, and only a Guardian to do it, but that might just be enough as he gets 2 kills. It's all left up to Colo, but the jumping right click will secure the bonus for Boba. Never able to secure it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens now as Colo gets taken down really low, so that's a great start for GFU.
Yeah, and Clays turns the flash, but can't readjust into Nova, so that's going to be an opening of pick. Once again, going GFU's way, but this isn't the first time we've seen them in this position. They have not been able to convert these, and Fossey will quickly snuff out Snorlax. Minty, though, quick to trade it back, so the man advantage is still kept for GFU.
Yeah, I mean the man advantage does go their way, as now they need to see what they do on the post play, and it does look like they're gonna do my least favorite technique, which is the spam.
I do love this from Nova, though. Has picked up the op and wants to try and get something going. You need some confidence on Nova, and maybe the op is exactly what will imbue that. This Fossy Popsy overdrive is going to look to just cause a lot of damage here, but instead it's going to be Minty to find the headshot without even losing his life. So now it's Jiggly Tofu who has to step up, gets 2, but has to deal with Long, and Nova will close out the round with a 3K. From Boba, I feel, and allowed B, she was just able to completely mow down those remaining players. So great setup overall from GFU, but the Snorlax goes down early and Nova's caught in between 2 sides. This could spiral out of control. They've lost another player, but once again it is B to save them and gets 2 of her own. Minty contributes 1 as well. So this eco from Boba has been declawed, and Aaron Red will finish it off. Had come to expect from their map pick, so hopefully we've got an interesting series on our hands here, as Clay is under a lot of pressure on the A site or C site and will perform up to it. Finds the spam through the smoke, and Snorlax caught out, manages to barely get away with his life. A bit of luck there as Fufu misses all of his shots, and this is going to allow them to take this A site potentially, but Nova's forced back. A beautiful shot through the smoke throw from Snorlax gives them an opening into this. B is just going to commit the plant, and so now Boba are on the back foot out of seemingly nowhere.
Yeah, I would say the trade definitely does favor Boba, though, as it's only the Cypher that goes down, because the utility from Aaron Red here would be huge, as the Cosmic Divide does come out.
Yeah, they want to separate these players and isolate the fights, and they've done exactly that onto Nova and B. They both go down, so now eyes focus onto Minty, trying to lurk up through his own smoke, and we'll find Fossy half on the spike, though. So Minty, you have to stop this defuse. It's just being held by Boba, and ice in the veins of Tofu as he trusts Clay with his life, and it'll secure them the round. They're gonna play out, and he's just pushing up on this smoke. It is gonna be the C site under scrutiny, so it's gonna be GFU just rotating out. So now I'm wondering how Nova's gonna find value in this round. Jumping out of the mid window is gonna be taken out by Fufu, and Colo collects Snorlax. So it's an early disadvantage for GFU as they're left scrambling, but Minty in the chaos will thrive and find 1 onto Colo. So now this retake is a little bit more doable. Aaron Red stalled out by the sonar dart. It's gonna be pinged out. Now it's all of GFU getting ready to re-hit this, but Clay's playing the anti-flash, actually gets hit by the Trailblazer, so that's going to allow B to get a pick into this site. Jiggly Tofu can't find any of the shots either, so now it's all up to Fufu and Fossy. Fossy has no HP to work with. The spike is already to half. Aaron Red is just sticking it, and GFU have pulled off a disadvantageous retake. Pretty rough for Boba, all things considered, to lose this round, because I think that would just sort of speak to how this match is going, and all of a sudden Minty is just finding Tofu out in the middle of mid with no trade. That's the spike down. Fufu will wrestle 1 back, and that gives over the neural theft, but it's quickly traded back by B. This is kept even by GFU currently.
I mean, the more trades that GFU get as well, the better this round is. This bonus just going the way of GFU so far, that they're finding so much damage. So now Bo would need to reel it back. They need to figure out what they want to do, as they will get this bomb down. It's going to be a 3v3 retake, and we've seen this before, and this always, well, not always, but this usually goes the way of Boba. So we need to see if GFU can play together, as Fossy and Clays are still alive, and we remember how that went last time.
Yeah, Minty is healed back up, though, so could once again be the spearhead of this assault. But as they walk into this crossfire, it's all gonna go the way of Boba. But of mid, because of these cages, as actually it's just gonna be Nova going over the tripwire with the updraft. But Colo heard this. This has been noted and is going to clear it. So things are even, because Fufu went down earlier. Fires were dealt with earlier in the round. He can just sort of lurk up here, and he even gets an opener here. But as CT is just being mowed through, Snorlax has to pick up the pace a little bit. They're running out of time here. He's making some noise, so Tofu's aware of it. But if he can get the kill, this spreads them out. Time is so low, though, and Clays in the 1v1 just has to peek and take out Snorlax. That's exactly what he'll do. has allowed them to just be in a situation where they don't have to worry about their economy for the rest of the half. As Clays is trying to just barrel through the site with the Caterpillar technique. He's going to get caught by a tripwire, but quickly barreled out by his teammates. But we could see Snorlax here making a sneaky play to win the round. Gets 2 inside of the smokes. Absolute chaos, but Fufu thrives in it and finds 2 in CT. So it's all up to Minty and Nova on the flank. It's Clays to hold the line, but Nova will find the kill. And so now they have to retake up C long, and Fufu is looking to re-aggress through Garage. Is instead just gonna play the post plant here. And it's all up to Fozzie to hold the line, but as Nova takes him out, can start to stick the defuse. It's all up to Fufu. Smoke goes out, and Minty to cover, and will find the kill. We're gonna go all 24 rounds of regulation for this match. Advantage. They are poking and prodding across the map, but as B is caught inside of Garage, it's gonna leave the rest of the team to try and recover this. It's gonna be a rolling thunder onto the C site. Snorlax once again in such an unfavorable position and will fall this time to Fossey. Nova on the retake is taking out Colo, trying to get something going here, but it's still man advantage for Boba as they get the plant down.
And the 2 flanks will have to come out. Hunter's Fury does come out, so that could persuade them.
Nova tries to get the shots with the Blade Storm, isn't able to find it, but Minty's there to trade. Goes down, and in a matter of seconds, Boba secure it. They find the 2-0 through a 13-11 match on Haven. A lot closer than I thought they would have wanted it.